Then tried to pass it out to Martin. Reggie Bullock stole it and running the floor. First he guards the yard, and then they throw him a bone on the other end. Porzingis. But to Harp's earlier point about the way Charlotte plays on offense, one thing that Jason Kidd pointed out before the game, it will be a really important test of their transition defense as Porzingis has the first 5 Dallas points. Charlotte's opened up the game missing 6 shots so far. Mavericks have made their last 3. Brunson with 1 after 2 in a row were made by Porzingis.
Solid. Scoring in the paint.
Might have a chance to score here, Hart, because he just stole the ball. And he scores in the paint. A little spinorama around the rim before it falls home. Bullock against Bridges. Porzingis driving on the rookie Bouknight. And he hits the runner in the lane.
You know what you're going to get from him every single night.
What's getting this year from Miles Bridges is 20 points a game, but it wasn't Bridges who made the shot. It was the follow-up attempt that gets put in by Kelly Oubre. They are still missing their normal starting point guard, LaMelo Ball, their starting center, Mason Plumlee, and a couple of backups.
I wouldn't have believed it, and it just points to the progress that Moses Brown has made as a young player. Great finish.
Good dime by Benny Smith, who was a big-time assist guy. When you look at his career numbers last night, he had 5.
Points to go around.
Yeah, Miles Bridges, 20 points.
20 for Bridges, yeah.
Why they're the highest scoring team in the league as Burke comes into the game and splashes in a 3-pointer for the Mavs. Charlotte out of a timeout. Mavs have the lead back up to double digits, but not for long as they execute a play out of a timeout. Coming off the bench, he scored the first points of the game for Charlotte tonight. 4 full minutes into the game. Tim Hardaway Jr. Rainbow rattles in.
9 big assists means the ball's moving to the right place and guys are knocking it down.
And here's another drive by Burke and another score by Burke. He continues to cook. It would be cool if Trey could just go check himself in.
He always,
Hardaway,
as his Michigan buddy knocks down another 3.
I didn't go to Crum, but I knew where there was an 8-foot goal there. Kristaps Porzingis. Dorian Finney-Smith and Jalen Brunson have come back into the game. And Josh Green upstairs. The alley-oop. Porzingis tried to keep it alive. Charlotte runs the other way. Bouknight, no. Washington. Porzingis, another rejection by the big man. But it's followed up by Bouknight.
Standing in front of those kind of guys.
Finney-Smith. And a nice bounce. Hopping and hopping and hopping and finally falling. So the new thing added to the equation, Burke was the assist guy for the bench unit last night with 5 assists, a season best. Had a made jumper that time down for Terry Rozier. And a loose ball here that is turned over by Dallas. Hayward in transition. He'll let it rip and makes his first basket of the game.
Don't really run a lot.
Yeah, they normally average around 10, which is 26th in the league.
Yeah.
Runs it over to Kleba. And Kleba's on the board now.
Bridges, tell him that the game is starting. He's 0 for 8.
Wow. Porzingis driving, keeps it alive. Nice tip in. 6 seconds on the shot clock. Oh, a drive and a twirl and a rainmaker.
Taylor Brunson spinning and
inside. Layup bounces out.
Chance almost to be up 30 at half.
They're up 30 at half thanks to Reggie Bullock. Dallas does need to defend one more possession to have that 30-point lead, or maybe even more, depending on what they do if they defend. Come down. Oh! P.J. Washington had 4 fouls in the first half, but he is on the floor to start the second half. Now a drive by Miles Bridges for his first basket of the game. Bridges inside. Now the ball on the perimeter. And a three's made by Oubre. So 5 in a row to start the third quarter. And ball back in the hands of KP. Short on the 3. Rozier, who returns tonight from being in health and safety protocols for the last 4 games. Rebounds and runs and scores.
That's what Cherry can do. Which is
why they lead the league in scoring at nearly 116 a game. Their problem is they give up 116 a game as well.
You're gonna win some, you're gonna lose some.
Shots made by Gordon Hayward.
The thing you don't want to do is give this team any kind of life. Good defense that time.
But sneaking in for the offensive rebound was Hayward. Miles Bridges drives and it bounces home. And you can tell they've got some life.
Yeah. That he has had, and to be honored that particular night will be special.
Vinny Smith.
Boy, those guys could ball.
Vinny Smith knocks down a three for Dallas as the Mavs have been in three-point shooting mode. And three made in that stretch of 13 consecutive shots being three-pointers, but that comes to an end as Burke drives right to the basket. Vinny Smith receives the pass, and he made up his mind to go to the basket because there was no resistance.
Do
A
it.
drive again by Burke. Follow-up put-back jam by Vinny Smith.
Boy.
It was an intense dunk by Dorian Finney-Smith that led to a Charlotte timeout. Hayward, a three-pointer. There's a drive by Hardaway. Josh Green went and attacked the pass. He bumped off Booknight and avoided the steal, and Finney-Smith connects on his second three-pointer in this quarter. And I think the way I saw it, Skin, I think Dorian went slamming into Booknight. I'm sorry, Josh, when he went and caught that pass. He was the baseline. Vinny Smith is equal or closing in on his season high. I'm sorry, with 15 is Hardaway. Range one in. He's at 15 points now in the game. Gordon Hayward, Cody Martin. Bounce pass for Miles Bridges. Now Dallas has 5 fouls.
Charlotte deciding to attack on the...
It was 27 points at the half. It was as many as 30 late in the first half. It's in the 20-point range. Now extended up to 22.
You just talked about Dorian. Nice finish that time. When you put it down as a big inside, nothing good happens.
Nothing good happens there.
Yeah. If you're Trey Burke, nothing but good things happen for you.
And here he is, accelerating up the floor. He's going to do his buddy Josh Green a solid and give him a shot in the corner. And the three-ball corner pocket is good for the second year. Young fella from Australia. Now there's a brand of battery called Ever-Ready, right? And that's what Trey Burke is. Ever-Ready.
Oh, I like that.
Oh, Josh Green rising for the baseline. He hit out of the corner on a three and hit that two.
Playing extremely well with his minutes.
With Cauley Stein out, Moses Brown has played well with those minutes. Underneath the basket, P.J. Washington, and the over-the-shoulder underneath the hoop layup. Gordon Hayward leads it with 17 tonight, but
they're going to isolate Trey here. Excuse me.
And it is Trey isolated against J.T. Thorne. Another splashdown.
Wanted you to run the team.
Up top, shot made by Kelly Oubre. Here's a try by Tim Hardaway.
He got bodied.
Cleva offensive rebound. Late in the clock, Reggie Bullock hits it out of the corner. Ball and bounce to Kelly Oubre, corner three. Made it.
He'll get the people going.
Boban is very provocative. Oh, a shot made by Rozier. And a drive by Jalen. We go under 5 minutes left to play in a game that the Mavericks have controlled from the very beginning when they first scored the opening 10 points in the game.
I was going to leave a friend tickets. And when they heard that ball wasn't going to play, they didn't want the tickets anymore.
Wow.
Brady Deer's going to be here. All right.
Yeah. Got to go.
Brunson at the end. And Brunson goes, and Brunson scores. Scotty Lewis in the league after 2 years at Florida. Here's Boban. And the loose change picked up and slammed home. Hall of Famers and all-time